How's it going, aliens? My name's iALiEN. Today I'm back on another Identity 5 video, and today's video will be a Dream Witch gameplay commentary video, so let's get right into it. Okay, before I get into the gameplay, I do want to shout out my Discord server. The link will be in the pinned comment below, as well as in the description below, so go click the link and join the server today. So let's get into the gameplay. I have a lot of games, but the ones I don't show, I'll just put in a later video. I'll probably only do two. Yeah, probably like 2 games. So this one is on Arms Factory. This is the build I'm using. Magician, Cord, Mech, Perfumer. So this is a good spawn because they can't see your servant until it's too late. So this is a pretty good place to go. And I leech when they can first see my servant, because if I leech before then they're gonna move. So I leech when they see my servant because they're gonna move anyway. So I get that hit, mage goes to pallet, but I trapped her in. I trapped the magician in with my other servant. I have warranted order on the coordinator, so I'm just gonna try and rush this save a little bit. And also, Dream Witch counters cord pretty well. See, so the save's pretty early now. I double hit the cord, and then I'm going to leech her to get more leeches. And mage has a leech already, so that's really, it doesn't really matter, because I can kill the mage later with that leech. Get a hit on Perfumer. You want to get as many hits as possible as Dream Witch, just to get them really unable to make the rescue, and have to spend time healing up that they could be using decoding. I'm not gonna waste too much time on Perfumer. Like, she's gone. It's gonna take too long to kill her. Just put someone in the chair and move on. Gonna move my servant to that cipher by magician and just start controlling this game. I'm not gonna let them take off that leech. Now that I got hit on mech, no one can make the save because of that, because the mech, everyone's one hit at this point. But I know that since someone's going to try and make the save, like when I'm not looking, the Perfumer's probably gonna go try and make it. So I'm just watching out. Now I have tinnitus, so I know she came, and I hit Perfumer because she wanted to get greedy for the save, and I was watching it because I knew she was gonna get greedy to make the save. Now mech is down also. Mage is coming for the save. The illusion lets them make the save. I'm just going to hit mage down. Mage was already in chair too, so that's only going to be half a countdown. At this point, you just want to take people. Don't let them recover. So you don't have to necessarily kill anyone right now, but you just have to keep knocking them down to not let them recover. Cord comes, I hit Perfumer back down. Cord still has, no, she doesn't have her gun left. Maybe just the only one up, and I also think they both use exit paths, so Mech does have her bot decoding, but this game's over at this point. Going to abnormal that cipher. Mage is on chair. I think that, yeah, that's Max Leech, so I can see her. So just kill her and win. Her bot actually ended up popping the cipher. But unfortunately the dungeon was not there, so. If it was, she would have actually got dungeon, but it wasn't. So rest in peace. Okay, on to the next game. This one is On's Factory 2. This is the build I'm using. And it's a magician, mechanic, mercenary, perfumer. Find the perfumer first, which I don't like, because perfumer counters Dream Witch. And I hate when I find the perfumer first. And I almost got a free hit because of the calibration, but I just whiffed the hit and mess it up. But it still turns out to be fine, fortunately for me. Send my servant behind me so that it goes out of range. Now I'm just waiting for it to come back. This is where I actually got confused on where my servant even was. Because it went the dumbest, weirdest route ever for some strange reason. It doesn't matter, I still get the kill with Blink. Gonna leech the mercenary. And put at that cipher. Because I saw the calibrations coming from that, so I know that's where the bot's at. And now the mech isn't getting the fear radius of it, so she doesn't know my servant's at the bot until it's too late. He's trying to terror shock the merc if he vaulted the pallet, and if he went the other way to body block him in, but unfortunately I mistimed it. I didn't want to lose my servant on the perfumer, so that's why I just hit her with my spawn instead of switching to that one. I have another leech, so now I'm gonna leech the magician too. Take the hit on Merc. So now he's gonna go down. So now I'm putting perfumer on the chair. Merc is down. And I still have my leeches. And I know I have Winter Order on Mage, so he's not going to save. I can cut him off anyway. So I found the only person that is going to save, which is Mech. Because of course she's going to save, but I hit her. So now she can't save. So now they're in a position where just no one can make this save. I leech the magician. Abnormal, that cipher. I use trump card to switch to abnormal. And this is my biggest weakness for me as a Dream Witch is mid game. So usually mid game is where I don't get enough downs. I don't control ciphers well enough. But then a lot of times it's fine because my in game is very good. So then I just make up for it. Even though I mess up mid game, I make up for it in game. I made sure to abnormal the cipher and use that abnormal before I hit him and ultimately destroying my servant so that that cipher wouldn't be done. And now I'm just going to send another servant to him so that he cannot finish that cipher. And I'm going to abnormal it again. Now my leech is back, so I can leech another survivor. I'm just controlling the ciphers, knowing where they are at. So that they don't finish any of these. Now I figure that Merc is going by Mech to heal up and take off the leech. So I'm looking for them, which they are actually doing. I think they took off the leech, but I couldn't find them. I down the Merc. Mech is going to try and do the other cipher. I'm just going to abnormal this one. I have Mech's trying to do that one, but not going to let her. Now they're just really scattered. And they're going to try and finish a cipher, but with the abnormal and also me being able to be in many different places, it's going to make that very difficult to do. I actually switched to the wrong. I tried to switch to my servant at the chair, and then I would have been able to stop the save, but I accidentally switched to my main body, which let them make that save. So that hurt. I knocked the merc back down. Knocked the mage down. And finally, knock the mech down. Surrendered. Should I do one more game? Yeah, I'll do one more gameplay before the video ends. So this one's on Red Church. This is my build for this game. I'm using Desperate Fight because there's a Prospector and Enchantress, Perfumer and Merc. But whenever there's stunners, I use Desperate Fight because it's a really good trait to counter stunning characters. Find the Perfumer first, which I don't like because she's really annoying. But she ends up perfuming back, so that gives me that free hit so that I don't have to deal with the stupid perfume. She's forced to run to the left, which gives me this quick down, because if she would have ran the normal route, my servant had trapped that route off. So she had to take a weird route to the left, and that she didn't have enough time to get to a pallet or somewhere. So now I have her in basement. I see the merc, so I'm just trying to get hit. I miss it. But it's still fine. I should still be able to double hit the merc like that. And be able to hit Perfumer since I have Blink. I got to hit her without Blink. Now usually I would leech the mercenary, but he's not doing anything. He's just going to be on the ground, so why not leech the Enchantress and take her off of that cipher, so that stops the decoding. Sending my servant to the chair. And with her backing up, I know obviously Prospector's gonna come for the save, but I still want to get the hit on Enchantress. Knock Perfumer back down. And then I'm too close to the chair, so the magnet did not have enough time to work. I have Blink, so that's why I'm tunneling Prospector, because I think I can kill him since I have Blink. But because Prospector is annoying and broken, I can't get the kill. I'm running over here because I thought the Enchantress and Merc would be on this side, but they're actually at Graveyard, which I will later see. able to hit down the Prospector. Enchantress has stacks though, so I'm just going to switch to a servant that does not have the stacks and pick him up with that. So this is a new servant, so obviously she doesn't have stacks on her, so I can just pick her up, which I love doing to enchantresses that try stunning you, just being annoying as enchantress is. Broken character again, that takes no skill whatsoever to play, but for some reason she's in the game. But I digress. I'm going to keep an eye on the enchantress. I sent my servant to the other cipher to take Merc off of that. Gonna hit. I actually terror shock her, and that's why I'm gonna spin, because I just thought I was just going for the regular hit just to hit her down, and then I ended up terror shocking her. So that was pretty funny. Switched to my other servant for a second just to see where Merc was so that I could cut him off. Once I saw, now I'm able to cut him off. Cancel my attack recovery, thank you. And double hit the Merc now. And no way am I letting Enchantress go. No, I want to kill all 4 of them. If I let anyone go, it's going to be the Merc, but definitely not some broken character like her. I'm going to kill all 4 of them. And I blinked to hit her before she could triple stun me. And game's over. I win. So that'll be all for the video. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, please subscribe to the channel. And that'll be all for the video. Bye.